Welcome back, my friends, to Need for Speed Heat in the crispy room, in where we're going to see some amazing brand new cars that are coming to this game, or are in this game, should I say. This time, we're going to go through the whole menu. We made a video in the past talking about what new cars are available and showing you pictures of them, and I went in depth of a car wish list I'd like to see. And so we're going to do some reactions and talking to you about what I think of the cars in this game, in this beautiful, lighted environment, lit environment, if you will. This environment reminds me of the mod that was available for the last game, and a lot of creators, mainly J Pennant and Crown. If you don't know those two, you've probably seen a video from them and you just don't know. It looks like one of their videos. Now, there's a few differences to this menu than the last time. Normal dealership, if you will. If we go through, there's obviously some new cars available, but the performance index rating, the 0 to 399, is basically returning. It's back. It's the same as it was. You've got your speed, acceleration, handling ratings, which is very, very nice indeed. But we've also got customization rating, which shows you if you can customize a car, if it's worth buying, if you want customization or not, which is very, very cool. And we've also got the performance square, if you will, which, before we talk about, we've got a customization video on this. Make sure you get subscribed if you want to go and see that. And it's definitely one worth watching. It's got some crazy customization on the Evo 10. It's new to the game, so that's something to mention. But back to what I was saying, we've got the square, which shows you what the car is you're good in. And again, a brand new one, a direct competitor to the Evo we just showed. We got the Subaru. The Subi and the Evos battling head to head. It's going to be available in this game. And the Nissan 370 is in this game. This is the model was available before, but this model is slightly different to that than before, so that's a little bit of a change. Anyway, carrying on through, we got the Focus RS, which again is a fan favorite. You know what, I was thinking about this. The Mustangs, not that anyone would really choose to do this, but can you swap the EcoBoost into the Mustang? That would be rather interesting to find out, wouldn't it? I don't know. And this was my first glimpse at my baby. For those that don't know, this is my dream car, and actually own one. For those of you that are new to the channel, during this time period, we've got the Lotus Exige, which is looking tiny, absolutely tiny nowadays. We've got the Carrera RSR, which it's interesting, I know. We've got the C63, which is new. We've already customized it on the Heat Studio. I wanted to show you the first convertible that came up, which was the M4, the wide body kit. Again, we've customized this before on Heat Studio. Looks incredible. I can't wait to customize it on the final game. We've got some new Porsches in there, which usually Porsches are the new versions of in each game, so it's available, if that makes sense. Anyway, carrying on. We got Alfa Romeos returning, the Quadriflogio, if you will. We got the convertible Jaguar F-Type, which is very nice to look at as well. It's going to be great. Once we start slapping on parts, the M2 is now the M2 Competition, so that's been updated and replaced the original M2. We've got the Land Rover, which was available in the last game, but it was added at a later date. We've got the Toyota Supra in the game. This, I have to say, is pleasantly surprising from what I've used. Again, make sure you stay subscribed if you want to see what I'm talking about with that. We've got the roof version of that. We've got the Mercedes that we've already had before. A lot of these cars that I'm pushing through we've had before. The BMW i8 Coupe. There's two versions of this car in the game, and you can engine swap it, thankfully, so you can put a meaty V8 in there and the like. We've got the AMG GTS Roadster, which is another brand new awesome car, because a convertible Mercedes is just so much fun. We've got some more Porsches. We've got the Panamera. Here's the i8 Roadster. As we said, we have the option for both just a second ago. We've got the Polestar 1, which is the cover star car of this game. It looks great. I'm very much into this. And we've got the Lamborghini Countach and the Ferrari Testarossa. We've customized both of those on the mobile app before, but now we move on to the cars that we didn't have available to drive right now. So this is something else. These cars with the special icon in the corner don't have much customization. They're icon cars, I believe they're called, and you can't do as much to them. Now, you can do some stuff to the Ferraris, actually. We found that out on Heat Studio, that you can put on the race kits of the cars, which is great, great news. And as again, the customization rating is telling you exactly what you can and can't do to these cars. It's giving you an idea. And it seems like anything less than a 4 or less, you can't do really anything. This, you can do wheels and paint and wrap. And that's about all you're going to manage to do, which... Again, since we can do the customizations already on the standard Lamborghini Huracans and the like, it doesn't really bother me too much. This has good customization. So the 4, interesting 4 rating. It had pretty good customization. And again, for the Lamborghini, though not as extreme as some of the others. But as we get further through this list, these icon cars, by the way, you unlock them through completing special challenges and such. For example, one of them I do know, which is going to be very, very... It's going to make people very excited. Obviously, we've got the Mclaren P1 as before. We've got the Ferrari. We actually now have all 3 of those hypercars, the Trinity, if you will. We've got the P1 GTR, which is awesome. We've got, again... the beautiful, beautiful 350. But the 350's been changed a little bit, actually. The 370 there, which is the Nismo edition. But the 350 is interesting. And again, Eddie's Skyline is interesting. You may notice something significantly different about these cars. Significantly. And we're going to go back to them. But we had to look at my baby. The M3 Gtr. These cars have been built from the ground up. Look inside. You can see the roll cage. The wheels are the correct wheels. This is the proper M3 GTR, my friends. Again, get subscribed if you want to see some stuff on this, because I may have something for you, which is massively exciting. And again, Eddie's Skyline. I'm interested to see what this sounds like, and I didn't actually get a chance to drive this, but I'm definitely going to get them. So, what you do to unlock the M3 GTR, for example, is complete the campaign. You have to finish the story. There's special requirements you have to get these special cars. And we just had to show them, right? They're just fantastic. Fantastic looking. I cannot wait to get my hands and play with them. And of course, the star of the show, ultimately, the ultimate car in the game, is the Ferrari Fxxk. I have to say it slowly as to not mess it up, but it does have 2 on the customization options, which means we probably can change the wheels or the paint, maybe one or the other. And again, I'll go back on this. I completely skipped over it by mistake, but we're looking at Rachel's 350, looking beautiful. It looks super, super good. It looks so much better. And I know that the full wraps on these cars have been redesigned. They've been built from the ground up to look perfect and exactly match. The body kits have been changed. They've been updated to fix the issues, because before Eddie Skyline, for example, didn't have the right kit, and so they went and solved that. Again, I can't get enough of this BMW M3 GTR. As I said, you are in the right place to see some stuff on this beautiful machine. The age-old question, does this car have the M3 GTR sound? Does it have the V8? Does it have the gearbox whine? Questions will be answered very soon, my friends. And again, looking at the Fxxk. So ultimately, this car list is good. It doesn't look as... I was complaining about originally when I saw the text list that there was 4 Huracans and the like, and maybe actually more now. But after spending some time and actually looking through this list, my mind's changed a little bit. It doesn't look as silly. I think in text form, having all 4 Huracans in a line next to each other looked a little bit silly, but that's not the case. There's 2 or 3 that you can get and customize, and one of them is a rear-wheel drive, or 2 of them are rear-wheel drive, and one's convertible. And then the special one you can't customize, and that unlocks, and no one's really going to use that kind of thing. Like, for example, this one you can't, I believe that you can't customize as much, which I might be wrong on that one. There is another special one. Essentially, the car list is very good. I'm very, very happy with the car list. Obviously, there are some cars that I would like to see in the future, but let's be real, we've had some fantastic cars added to the game. A lot of people are going to be very, very happy with this car list. Anyway, you are in the right place for Need for Speed Heat content. Hopefully you did enjoy this video, and I gave you exactly what you needed. If I did, please smash that like button, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you again in another Need for Speed Heat video very, very, very soon. Until next time, guys, pace.